One day I was watching GQ videos on YouTube of celebrities and athletes explaining their tattoos. This gave me the idea to create a series involving my friends and their tattoos. What do I love most? Tattoos and wine. We're at a pool hall. We're at a pool table bar. We're taking a shot. We're gonna play around the pool. We made a little bet. Whoever loses, they gotta get tattooed by the other person. So if I lose, Jay's gonna tattoo me. If Jay loses, I gotta tattoo her. So that should be fun since she mentioned she has a little bit of equipment in her house.
I do. For free. Go like this.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Tattoos and Wine with Pedro. Episode number 8, numero ocho, like Kobe Bryant, one of my favorite players. We're here at this beautiful restaurant, my favorite restaurant in the world. It's called Havenmar. Has the best food ever, the best bartenders. And yeah, the wine that I brought today is Merlot. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Red wine from France. But yeah. Today's guest is her name is Jay. She's a very good friend of mine. We used to work together back in the day. Jay has a lot of tattoos. She does tattoos herself a little bit also. Aside from that, Jay, she's a bartender. She's an awesome person. She's a very amazing drawer. And she's a wonderful painter too. Check out her stuff. I will tag her Instagram below. Here's Jay.
Back in the days.
You drink wine, I hope, right?
I do. Plenty. Plenty. All categories. So I'm into that.
Which I'm good. A little bit nervous. Always nervous when I film these things.
I mean, it breaks the ice.
It does.
And you find out so much stuff about people that you didn't know. So.
Really? Would you prefer wines over cocktails or?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, cocktails.
I mean, wait. I mean, it depends on what kind of cocktail and what kind of spirit. Because wine, it's a delicacy. But if I want something creative, then I go for it.
Whatever the mood's for. Whatever the mood's for.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you could walk into a bar or like a speakeasy and not know what you want, and then you read the menu and then you see all these cocktails made with so many different fruits and herbs and stuff you might have never even heard of, and I'm like, oh wow, let me try this. So because the mood led you to where you needed to be or where you wanted to be. You go.
Wait, chill.
Buenos. Pa arriba. Pa abajo. Al centro.
All right, talk to me. What made you want to get a tattoo in the first place?
I have a lot.
When you had nothing, what made you like?
I mean, I've always been like an artist, so I kind of loved the ideas of tattoos. I never really actually had an inspiration. I saw them first and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna want a tattoo someday. When I'm 18, 19, 20, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get one. And then it started out with one big piece. Usually people start with like a little one and then they progress and build. No, I started with a half a sleeve.
What was the first one?
So the first one, let me actually take this watch so you can see. So the first one was this one right here. So I did this full half of a monster in a 6-hour session on 138th Street, New York City. I think it's called APT Studios, if I'm not mistaken, but she did a good job. I banged it out for my first tattoo, and like in 2 weeks, it was back from me.
How old were you?
So I was, 19, going into 20.
What is it? Roses or watch?
So it was supposed to be like a compass and a watch. I didn't really have an idea. I just wanted a tattoo.
Were those Roman numerals part of it?
They were part of it. The bird was also part of it, but I really knew I wanted something like with shading. I wanted to incorporate a rose. I didn't have anything planned out, to be honest.
Okay.
But I wanted a tattoo.
Well, you say you went back like 2 weeks later. What you got after that?
I got the bee on
Okay.
Friday the 13th for $20 at the same shop. And then I got this See No Evil skull, which is right now covered at the same shop for $60 because it was Friday the 13th. And flash sheets are very, very fun. So I got those after 2 weeks. And then I just went spiraling from down there.
What would you say is your favorite tattoo?
I'll give you my top 3. Okay, so I love Medusa. I love Medusa. I also love the Nat Sweet that my best friend made, Claudio. It's supposed to be a
little
joke.
flower here?
No, it's a strawberry. And it says not sweet, but strawberry. So you can take it as whatever. And then the antisocial is my favorite. Well, one of my top 3. Only because I am such a loner and I can be antisocial, but when it comes down to it, I also got the heart, which is fading. I need to get that retouched. And I got
The eye guy?
the trippy eye, the mushroom, because of all the trips I've taken. And a wooden tooth.
Man, you got all of those from Live by the Sword.
Not on the same day.
Oh, no.
Not on the same day.
Where, talk about, you said your friend tattooed the strawberry?
So, shout out to my best friend Flavio. Shout out to him. So, what happened was, I ended up buying a tattoo gun off of Amazon for like $120. I think it's called the Dragon Hawk. Came with everything. I only needed to buy ink and the needles. And because I'm already good with art, I was like, okay, if I can reach it, might as well try it. So I started out with a little bird on my hand, which translated into a whole family. And then the next day I was like, what could possibly go wrong? Let me do something else. So I did the koi fish and the lettering the next day. And then I was like, this is fun. I did the moon face the next day later.
That looked good.
And then once he saw that I could do it on me, he trusted me enough to do some on him. So I did a couple, and then I was like, okay, I want to get some tattoos, but I'm too tired to be like this, doing the extra, trying to get it on me. So I was like, okay, Claudio, you want to tattoo me? And it went from there. We was drinking, smoking in his room. We started out with...
Oh, he did more than the strawberry.
He did more than strawberry. So this was the biggest one he did on me. He did a little Band-Aid on me. He also did a little film camera. This is supposed to be an Olympus, if somebody is wondering out there. An Olympus OM1. He also did a little lighter right over here. And he did this beautiful sunflower. But then my absolute favorite of his would be this one right here, because we got way too high. This was supposed to be a rose, but because we got way too high, he couldn't finish it. And I actually like it because it looks like somebody just stamped me and left it unfinished, but I like it. My tattoos don't really have a meaning to nobody else, but to me and myself only, which is why I'm so impulsive when it comes to them. But it's fun.
I see a little sword right here. We got that. Oh,
that was not a sword. That was supposed to be a bird, which ended up washing out. But you know what? Oh, I needed to practice on something. And I didn't want to practice on my legs because it hurt.
You've been speaking a little bit about meaningful, but which one would you say is more meaningful?
I mean, I don't have a most meaningful tattoo because every single one that I have led to me getting it because of some reason. Like, it was like I got this one, the antisocial. I lived by the sword because I was having a solo day. I went to brunch by myself. I got a massage by myself. Got this tattoo by myself. Then I went to the movies and I saw Avatar 2 by myself. So it was like, it's just, I go with the flow with them. So
that one's kind of recent because Avatar 2 isn't that long.
So pretty much all of my tattoos were just like impulsiveness, decisions. Some were planned, some were not. Some came from people that I really love. Some came from the past. Some were because of relationships. Some, they're all over the place. So when I say that I have no composition, I don't. However, they flow because they flow in my heart. Yeah.
What does this one say? Those words looks interesting. Other one.
This was a quote from my grandmother's favorite book, which she would always read it out loud, trying to get me to sleep. Because Dominicans, they're not gonna tuck you in. They're gonna sit there right next to you until you decide to be quiet, close your eyes, and go to sleep. So she would read that a lot, and then I don't know, I just kind of like found comfort in it. So I asked her, I was like, hey, what was that quote that you used to read when you used to try to put me to sleep? And then she was like, all right, it's this. So I just got it tatted on me. It doesn't really have much of a meaning anymore because of like, I was young and I just got it together.
Fun fact. One of my guests that I had on episode 6, Genesis, the Bruja, she actually surprised did a tattoo on Jay. Long
I don't know if you
time
remember
ago.
me, but you did a tattoo on me. You did the B for me. She did this one, and she did this one.
That's a B, and this is
It's supposed to be a skeleton with the rose. The same thing as this.
Which one would you say is your most painful? The leg, you said that. Oh no.
This little ghost right here.
It's a the ghost.
It's the most painful thing that ever happened to me because it's so inward, and I don't know what it is, but I feel my nerves more on my right arm than my left. So I could be getting tattooed and I'm like twitching for no reason. It doesn't hurt, but I'm like, this one was my most painful for sure. Second painful was, unfortunately, my Miss Lady over here. This one was the second most painful. So it's a whole story. So the day I went to get the mushroom and the day I went to get the mushroom and the tooth, I lived by the sword. The day after, I got this one. And then I went back to live by the sword, got the triangle, and then came to work. So I got 4 tattoos, 3 small ones and 1 big one.
That was the story you wanted to tell me? Oh.
Yeah, and that was like within a 24-hour span.
So it was the girl, the eye, and the mushroom.
And the teeth. Well, the tooth.
Were all of them by the same person? Or
No, I don't really have a specific...
Yeah, how about that?
I just go with my same medium, which is black and white. Or black.
Now, I see that you have explained. Let me see, what's your neck tattoo?
So, I can't tell. I think here's my butterfly.
Yeah, that's a beautiful butterfly.
Thank you. I have a butterfly here. I think I have the word serenity going down to this side or this side.
It's on the other.
So I have a butterfly here. I really like butterflies, hence the earrings and the...
Oh, you have one.
So, okay, I got the butterfly here.
Serenity means like
Peace,
calm and
like
chill.
calmness. It ain't no one's name. Let me put that out there. It ain't nobody's name. I just need peace next to my ear all the time. And then I have my latest neck tat must have been the spider with the spider web. It was supposed to give more American traditional. I am working on doing something with it. I just don't know what it is yet. And then I have the memento mori.
That's remember you must die.
Yeah. I'm pretty, like, I like to do stuff without having to, like, meet up with friends and stuff. Like, for example, let's say that 8 of us plan to go bowling and y'all cancel. You really think I'm gonna stay home?
You gonna go bowling by yourself? You gonna go
bowling by myself? Yeah. So I'm like, remember you always die. So I was like, if you want to do something, just do it. Your friends are still gonna be there. Maybe they couldn't make it at that moment, but do what you want to do. Like most of the times, people end up not going to what they wanted to do because their friends or whoever they were supposed to go with cancel. And that ain't gonna stop me.
You don't care if people judge you or whatever?
What are they gonna say? Do they have a spare key to my house? They don't. So what are they gonna do? Are they joined in my bank account? No.
Right.
My thing is like, if it ain't family, or if it ain't like close friends or like people that you love and be around, it shouldn't matter what anybody else is.
Right, so
even your friends too.
Going to my next question. A couple of my guests have neck tattoos like you.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts? How do you feel if like people judge you off it? People looking on the street, or if you're hanging out with your friends and you meet new friends,
I mean,
they look at you dirty or whatever, weird.
I kind of knew the deal I signed up for when I got my tattoo, so it wasn't like, I can't act shocked. I can be like, oh, so many tattoos. But at the same time, I don't really give a shit. It's like, I got them not because of anybody else. I got these for my self-expressions, as my memoirs, my memories, my fun times. I got some of these when I was at the worst place in my life. I got some when I was at the best place in my life. So it's like, regardless if I get judged, I'm still getting judged.
I mean by the neck one. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just another body placement that you can see more clearly. It's people like associated with like, it's such a crime to have face and neck tattoos. But yes, some of them can get very outrageous in the sense that yes, they're on your face, they're on your neck. But I made the sole decision to get those, and that will be a decision that will land on me for the rest of my life. I have not regretted a single one of them. And I'm gonna die wrinkly and inky.
Wrinkly and inky. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. But yeah.
Do you see us? Do you want more in the future?
Absolutely. I'm trying to build up the courage to start my legs.
Okay.
But because I don't have a medium, I might just go big or go home. Like, as
you don't know what you want yet?
Big leg sleeve.
No, I think you should do the leg.
But it's gonna hurt, and I don't want it to hurt.
Wait, I want to know about what's this?
Oh, so going back to my impulsiveness, I had a really good dream. And in that dream, I had a thunder sleeve. So I ended up getting a thunder sleeve, well, half a sleeve. But as time went...
Oh, where is like thunder going down? Okay.
But what I realized was that she put the placement way too low. So what I might even do is transition this thunder into a
cloud.
Not even like a blossom tree. So instead of thunder, it would just be the branches.
Uh-huh.
So I can work with this. We ain't got no words.
I'm seeing cool finger tats. What's up?
Oh, these are all washed out, but I have
Lover.
my favorite movie ever, It. The Lover, Loser. I'm gonna get it covered with the little S, so it can be the Loser Lover. And then I have a little words like art, and then some little fidgets that kind of like slowly faded out.
You said you have the word art?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like these
How do you?
kind of lasted a while, but they definitely need to get retouched. I did a few more.
What other tattoos do you have?
I did this one.
This one, or just flowers?
This one is an inverted line face. I don't know if you can see if I go like this. It's like an inverted girl's face. I did this one. So it was supposed to be like a Halloween skeleton. Then a girl. The moon faces.
What's this? Happy ones?
These were just scribbles. These were just scribbles. So this is Claudio's ID tag. No, ID tag. His name is fucking Claudio, but with a D instead of U. So I was like, fuck. Because I like the idea of the B instead of a U. And then I just...
Be honest, love, happy.
I was practicing my lettering.
What's the 444 angel numbers, right?
Angel numbers. I got this one from a girl that I met at a pop-up shop. She's the same girl that did my butterfly on my neck.
What is your most expensive, if you would say?
Dollars?
Yeah.
Do I have to name the price? Because I will.
No, if you want, no. I think it's the Medusa tattoo, no?
No, I'm trying to think. Because sometimes I've been to places that they've definitely overcharged me. But because I still wanted a tattoo, so let me actually think deep and hard. Honestly, Medusa, yeah. Medusa was very painful. I almost punched the lady on her throat twice.
Why? What, y'all a fight?
No, because when she gets to a pee,
oh, I thought y'all were.
when she got a pee, I was ready to go like this. But anyways, this must have been like a rack.
Where was that at?
Same place.
APT
Studios by her name is Stephanie. Yes, but see, she did this one. She's gorgeous. But right here, oh my God, Chico, this was like $1,200, which is not bad for my third tattoo. That was cheap for my third tattoo.
Do you remember how long she took?
Oof. I actually went with one of my homegirls, Lisa. Shout out to you. Thank you for staying there in my misery. But it lasted us about 4 to 5 hours. Because one thing about me, if I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm not gonna come back to finish it. We do this whole thing today, right now. I'm gonna be in pain, but that's okay. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna drink after, but we're getting this tattoo finished today. I don't wanna see you until this is healed. Like, I can't do partial tattoos. I cannot. My half a sleeve, I got it done in one sitting for my first tattoo. This one, all in one sitting. Line work, she did the whole thing. I told her, don't stop. Keep doing line work until you get to the shading, then you stop. Then you let me have like my little 10 to 15 minutes of freedom. But yeah.
Gotcha. Are you getting more neck tattoos? I think you mentioned earlier before.
Now that you put that in my thoughts.
You know, you don't.
I might, but for now, I'm okay. I really want to transition to my legs because they're bland and they got no seasoning. So I need to start either doing some patchwork because like I said, I don't have a medium. So I could do American traditional or lettering or black and white. One thing I know is that I'm not gonna get any color yet because I tan so much. I don't want to ruin the tattoo because I'm in the sun for so long. And also, I already started out with black, and I'm deeply in love with it.
What were your mom's reaction?
So I told my mom I was getting a tattoo. She was like, okay. I told her I was getting a tattoo of her.
Of her?
I lied. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I really wanted a tattoo. And then when I came home, I was like, this was for you. This half sleeve. Like this is from you, Mom. And then she kind of like, oh, mentirosa. I don't know. She kind of like got used to it after I had like 13. I've lost count, to be honest. And when I got my first neck one, it was like, okay, she sealed the deal. She knows I'm gonna be fully tatted. Now she just be asking me, which one's new? I'm like, this one. Honestly, I've never met anybody except racist people or just non-supportive LGBT people that don't like tattoos.
Right.
Which is rarely. I haven't met anybody yet that's offended me or judged me that I've known.
And you wouldn't be mad if you're like future job interview or whatever, and they're like, yo, I don't want you to cover it up.
It's their loss.
It's not, yeah, that's what everybody's telling me.
It's their loss. They lost me. I didn't lose them. They could have had me. You kidding me? You give up working with me? Shit.
You are the best bartender ever.
Please come visit me. I made up a new drink. You should come try it. See, cocktails. I would drink my cocktail. So that
A few moments later.
I have the perfect idea. You get the bottle of wine, I get the Bordeaux glass. You get a bottle of red wine, and I get a glass of wine filled with red wine.
You want to do it? No, we go to a shop. We go to 7, what's it called?
I'll do it myself. I'm not paying for that. You kidding me? You kidding me? I can tattoo myself, and I'm trustworthy enough to tattoo you. What is? No more.
Nah, I'll get it. Bottle of wine.
A Merlot. A Merlot, which is the wine we drank today.
Yeah.
Alright, we're calling it. I'm getting a bottle of wine. She's getting the glass.
I'm getting the glass either right over here, someone here, but it's gonna be special because it's the first tattoo. I'm gonna actually put color ink into it, so it can be a red glass. It can correlate with your tattoos because you have colors. So perfect. You get the bottle of wine. I get the glass of Bordeaux with a little bit of red wine in it, a little dark red. Boom.
There you have it. We're getting matching tattoos. So. Thank you
Matching
guys.
tattoos. Thank you.